Hi there, thanks for checking out our channel. This is just going to be a testing video showing a Cyclops Super that came to us for a repair that we got going for a customer here not too long ago. This is a American-made product here in the States. It's made down by a place called Taylor Fence out of Alabama, and so it's kind of nice to see an American-made product that's actually good. So this is a really pretty stout unit. This isn't the biggest one. They make some smaller ones and they make some bigger ones, but this is got 12 output joules with 16 stored. So it's right in that middle of the road, upper end size wise that some brands go with. So we'll go ahead and get in this one and show you that's working. So if you've got one of these units and it's not working right, you can get parts from us if you know what's wrong, or if you're not sure what's wrong, just send it here to us. Let us work on it for you. So we'll go ahead and we'll power it on here. This thing has only got one little light on here that flashes. Every time it flashes, that's when it's putting out the pulse, or putting out the shock to the fence. It's kind of a fence okay light, so as long as this light's flashing when you're hooked up to the fence and ground, then everything should be fine. I mean, it may have some shorts out there, but this thing can power through quite a bit of fence and shorts. Now, if you've got hooked up to the fence and ground and this unit's clicking but the light's not flashing, then there's three things that can cause that light not to flash. If it's hooked up to the fence and it's not flashing, it could be a dead short out that's really dragging it down. The only way to know for certain is to turn the unit off, unhook your fence and ground, and plug it back in. If the light goes to flashing, then you've got a pretty heavy short somewhere, most likely, that's jogging it down real bad. If it's still not flashing, then there's only two things that cause it, and it is either the output fuse over here by the fence side, which is kind of nice. Not very many brands have external fuses. This brand is one of them. Them and Parmac are the only two brands I know of that still make fuses that are external that you can actually change yourself. And if the fuse is good and it still won't flash when you turn it on, then there's problems on the inside. Then it would be best to have it sent off to us to work on for you. But this is a really good unit, good quality built units. They use really old school electronics in them. Big bulky parts and stuff, so they're built pretty good, overbuilt for what they are, so they last quite a while unless something causes them to go bad, like lightning or something like that. But we'll go ahead and we'll put the meter on here, and it says about, oops, I can't even see what's going on here. It says over 10,000, but it's probably like 9.8, 9.7 on there. So it thing packs quite a punch. So 12 joules output at about 10,000 volts. That's quite a bit of power. I know there's bigger ones out there. I mean, this is their third to the biggest. They make the Master, which is like 20 something joules, and then they make the Boss, which is their biggest, and its stored joules is like 40 something. I think output's like 32, so it packs even a bigger shock. And what's nice about the Cyclops units, all their units are the same exact size physically. They change up the guts on the inside and make one stronger or weaker, but it makes it easier for them for manufacturing wise to make one case for 7-8 units that are, well, they probably got about 9 units, 10 units probably, give or take, with all their plug-in and battery and solar stuff that they got. Well, I'm going to do a little spark jump on this thing so you can see it's shocking. I'm just going to put a wire there. It's just a barrel wire on the end of it. So you can do the same thing with a couple screwdrivers or a piece of wire that's insulated to strip off the ends. We'll get real close to the fence. But this doesn't really do it any justice, the videos. You got to see it and hear it in person to really know what's heck's going on here, how strong these things are. But it's a good quality unit. You know, they've only come with a 1-year warranty out of the box, but you can buy an extended warranty on these Cyclops through the manufacturer. I think you can get an additional, up to an additional 4 years, so a total of 5. And I think it's like $25 a year extra, and you have to make that decision within 30 days of when you buy it. And whether you want 1 extra year or 2 or 3 or 4 extra years, but for an extra $100 you get a 5-year warranty on the thing. So if, these units are probably, I don't know exactly what they cost, they're probably 500 and something, give or take. So on them, but they're just a really, maybe 400 or something, but they're probably between $400 and $500, I would say, on the high side. But a really good unit. So if you never had a never even heard of Cyclops, or you look tired of putting money into a Zariba 200-mile job, you know, these things are a lot better built and last a lot longer than the Zariba Blitzer American Farm Works things. But this would be a really good alternative. There's not a lot of stores that physically sell them in-house, unless you live down in Alabama, Georgia, you know, down there where these guys are at. But there's oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 stores online that sell these things. But they're a good unit. I wouldn't say anything bad about them. They are kind of a pain to work on sometimes when they do go bad. There's a lot of wiring that goes on the inside. You got to get it just right. So other than that, you know, they're a pretty good unit. I don't have any quarrels about them. They're probably in the my top 3 favorite brands that are out there when it comes to electric fence stuff. But anyways, if you got a Cyclops model Super, you know, I think they make a battery version of this, possibly. I don't know if they go this big in their battery units or not. They might go to the Champ or the Brute, which is the next 2 sizes smaller. But if you got a Cyclops model of any kind, or any brand out there, 75 years old or made yesterday, you know, we'll work on any of them. We do give free quotes, and we do give 1.5-year warranties on everything that we work on repair-wise. And that includes the repairs of lightning damage as part of the warranty. So, you know, pretty good deal, especially when they're rebuilt right and working like they're supposed to. But until we do another video of how to fix something or whatever, remember to subscribe to our channel. Hit the thumbs up if you'd like to. Our website is fencerfixer.com. It's Fencer and Fixer is F as in Frank. But we will see you later.